I said goodbye to Shiori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Shiori is right though. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. No! Keep worrying! It's like this game makes me want to feel for Natsuki, which not really, but that's the way we're going. And then Shiori's like, maybe not really for Shiori, but still, so many conflicting emotions. I should just focus on what's ahead of me, which should be friendship and love, my friend. You need to start a harem. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? What do you mean, Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon. So don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that our kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked for you to. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Also, I think my friend, Shiori, you've met her before, a little depressed. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do the part that you're supposed to do. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag for me? Blush, 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 blush. Where's your hospitality bid? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Pop's collar. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy, babe. I carried that all the way here. I've been working out for 13 years of my life. Yeah, I'm a bodybuilder. Are you impressed yet? Are you impressed? Huh? You impressed at me? Yes, I see now. Yeah, I am very impressed by you, Natsuki. Please do not kill me. It seems like I always underestimate you anyways. You always think of something more psychopathic to say. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. She said that smiling. It's weird. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. She loves me! Always! If anyone starts to punch at you, it doesn't matter man or woman, they like you. Now, if that's romantic love or not, who knows? But they do like you, because they feel they can trust you to do that. But she is definitely in love with me. I win! Hey, hey.
Hey, 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 I'm fat.
Oh man, Fat Albert, that was an atrocious TV show. The only reason it's even remembered is because of, well, your size has nothing to do with it, my lady. Do you really hate being small that much? I mean, you can, like, fit into small spaces, you can fit into small spaces, and you can definitely fit into small spaces. Huh? It's not like I hate it. I can fit into small spaces. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you think that you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? We only talk about weird things at school! Are we getting started or what? Are we just gonna sit here and argue? There's a lot of stuff left I gotta teach you, you know. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you can't treat me like... oh no! Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything! Turn around! Don't look at me! I mean, no, I should be the one apologizing. I have ears. It means I am in the wrong here. Right? Isn't that how modern-day feminism works? What? Why did you bring politics into this? Oh, you know, I just appreciate a good political talk in the middle of a random conversation. You know, stuff like that. Also, I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I took it political, and I apologize. I should have been a little more considerate, too. You may also be a Bernie supporter, and you also live in Japan, so why would you even care? But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. Pop's collar. How would you know that? What? Just trust me on this one. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Huh? Gross! Hey! What? Was that to me? Who else? There's no one else here besides my imaginary friend Rufus. Man. Let's just get started already. Ha ha ha! You get all sour when a girl calls you gross, don't ya? You big old baby. I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, so finally starting to pull things out of her bag, we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, drink bowls, flour, spilled fluid from other places, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Ben, where did you put the food coloring? Where is that at? Where'd you put it? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. Jeez, come on. Get with it, man. We gotta be creative here. There's people that are gonna be eating this stuff, and we just take the chocolate, you know, and just red velvet. You just put some red in there, and it's just that's all it is. That's all it is. Half of it's air. You're not even getting chocolate for most of it. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone else can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? Pop's collar. I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. All you do is sit here and pop your collar! Can't you at least try to have fun? Not fun as in just popping your collar. Stop that! I'm having fun, pop collars. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. I just wanted to pop my collar. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool, I must say, Pop's collar. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. For example, I made one of my cookies a penis. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. That's fun. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Shiori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, and I got it stuck in the whisk in a huge bowl for icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, no, yeah. It's just, this takes, a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Innuendos. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap. Trying to kill it? Like trying to murder someone? After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same thing. Hey! Hey! Stop that! Icing thief! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. I don't even know what to say. I was gonna have a funny quip for that, but I didn't have anything prepared. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work here? Huh? Huh? I start to fight back. Punching, kicking, throwing, jabs. Trying to itch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try, bub! I push harder, just enough for her fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Oh god, my hands hurt after doing that. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Oh yes! Yes! Sexy times, covered with icing, big misunderstanding, we kiss. Gross! Got it on my face! Oh no. Oh no! Is it gonna be like red covered icing blood on her face? Because some people, I guess, are into red fluids on girls' faces. For example, the Attack on Titan Season 2 intro. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. This is so bad. This is terrible. She tries to reach it with her tongue. Oh, wait. But it's too far away. Jeez. They should make tongues longer. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. This is getting really strange. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her by the wrist, my hand before it reaches my face, and I smack my own self in the face. Just to make sure I'm alive. I love to feel the adrenaline. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Then I reversed, and I slip behind her back, belly to back, and then I suplex her. Suplex City! Oh no! Oh no! YouTube, stop it! Don't demonetize this video. I love you. Don't do it! Don't! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Big ol' lug, get off me. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Uh-oh! Wait. Oh, okay. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Whew! Oh wait, look, there's no icing on her finger anymore. What? Finger! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red, except for it looks like it's not. Babe, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Why are you talking like that? What kind of question is she asking? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Maybe it's because I'm on top of her. holding her by the wrists. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. This is turning really steamy, and the music is not propping that up at all. The music is like, going down to the store, gonna buy me a sandwich, I'm super happy. That's what the song is like right now. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Wait, is this the gout? Oh no! The fire alarms! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I mean, not me. I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make... Oh, I was like clearing my throat. I didn't make a coughing sound. Wow, I'm smart. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Sorry. Doesn't start again. Why would it? Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing. Nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. Thankfully, I didn't make them I didn't make them into penises this time. That would have been odd. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. It'll look even better once we add the icing, pops collar. Not like you need to tell me that, and stop popping your collar! I've bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Like, for example, I bought some glue. I know people like glue. Wait. Oh, arts and crafts. That's for arts and... Uh-oh. Well, thankfully, I brought the other stuff, too. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. I'm gonna sell them. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or, stuff like that. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. What? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes, like savage animal, rain and blood. I love Slayer, Pop's collar. Also, we could put in there like Japanese phrases because we're weebs. We could make it more, just literature theme in general, and it would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Shiori's would probably be would have been. I don't know why I was about to say Natsuki. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, like, let's eat these cookies right now instead, or let's, get it on in the kitchen. But that's actually a really cute idea, so, maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you're Japanese. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, I mean, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Oh, she likes my leather jacket! Yes! Did you say something? Did I hear it correctly? That you like my leather jacket? I didn't say anything! Let's just do the icing! Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle in each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. without giving me a chance to think about before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we get back to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Just like a couple, right? Do they look like a couple? Isn't that weird? They're two of them together. I bet they're married. Yeah, you could definitely say that. Yeah, I wish I could have one now. I want to eat them. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, my southern accent is slipped. I apologize for that. I'll just go back to my normal Japanese accent, which sounds a lot like an American one. I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance, you know? You know? Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yep, I can do that. But don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me in the way she listens to you. Huh? Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me at the point that it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? You did! You were literally, like, touching. Like, legit. Like, you pinned her down and stuff, and you were like, the classic movie trope. We all know it. Well, I guess I'll be off then. You know, I'll go. This last chance to say something. It could be anything. And, you know, thanks for all the help and hint. I'll see you tomorrow. Hint. Wait. Natsuki. What? Wait, what? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how to make fun baking. Fun baking, I tell you. You showed me how to make it. Yeah. But aside from that, Natsuki, you came over anyway. All the time, anytime. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going off script. You can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more with you. Of the time that we are not spending together, we should spend it more together. Connected. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, a date, a movie. You're scaring me. Do you really mean that though? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I'm a little lightheaded after that. I want to spend more time with you, babe. Pop's collar. I thought you only cared about getting this done. It's only not me. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really love to stay longer if I could. Why am I crying? I feel the same way as you, so... Oh my god! Whoa! I was not ready for that zoom in right there. I like how it's like they use the same assets, so it's like when you zoom in, she gets a little blurry. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, wait. Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. I just realized that this game is totally right. Like nothing disturbing has happened yet. Haven't you guys realized that? There's nothing disturbing happening here. Nothing. This is just a regular. I mean, it's pretty entertaining, but it's just a regular kind of visual novel. What is happening? That's a great response. That's every man's response in a situation like this. My hand starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths, I almost said breasts, against me, but it's only her breaths. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Oh, no! No! Is this all bad? This is bad! No! Sayori! Oh God! Just now! We weren't doing anything! Oh, it's okay! It's okay! I stopped by to say hi! I didn't have... well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival, so we're good? Just don't eat any of my cupcakes before then. That came out wrong. That came out really wrong. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried. I tried staying in my room, which I probably should have stayed there, admittedly. But my imagination was being really mean to me. And accurate, too. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, don't try to hide it from me. How much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears. That's all that matters. Why am I feeling this way? I was supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my body split in half? Oh no, my God! Quivering mouth! It hurts so much! Everything hurts! Ah! I can't. I'm crying in laughter. I can't separate the two. That'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, though. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Oh, God. Monica was right. Monica. At least it was Yuri. I should just... Wait, Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade anything else for. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Pick a side, man! Pick a side! But Shiori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Shiori? A slasher? Is this gonna be turned into a slasher video game? Is there a slasher anywhere around here? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh God, the horror! It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Man! I like you so much that I want to die! That's how I feel! And that's enough, Shiori. You're really bad. And, I mean, you're really good at conveying your emotions, but they come out very strangely. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Shiori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Shiori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. Hold on a second, Shiori. Just gotta pop my collar. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. God! This game and its dialogue is coming out straight from an 80s film. Oh! Shiori! You'll always be my dearest friend, and I love you. Woo! Woo! This one's good. This one's good. This one's very good. And it's so good, in fact, I don't know which one to pick. First, I'm like, man, we should definitely go Natsuki. And now I'm like, this is actually some pretty good story progression that makes sense. Either way I choose it. I mean, kinda. I mean, I hate Yuri, so who cares about Yuri? But I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to resolve this on the next episode. That's right, cliffhanger.